Hi, I'm Brian Russell, and I want to bring a spiritual formation exercise for you to work on. And it's all around laying out your own values. Now, if you haven't watched it already, I'd invite you to go back and look at my video. It's a little bit longer, 15-minute video on your virtues, the 7 virtues that undergird what I would say Christian faith and spiritual formation. And just to review those, across the bottom, it's wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. And then on top of those are the theological virtues of faith, hope, and love. And that's the big vision for what we want to embody in our lives. But as individuals, that's going to be lived out, that bigger vision, those kingdom virtues are going to be embodied in specific values that are somewhat unique to us based on the way that we're wired. And what I'd invite you to do is to get a piece of paper, and I'd like you to answer this question. Imagine yourself in a situation in your life or in your ministry in which you are thriving. I mean, absolutely thriving, feeling fully alive. You're at your very best. I mean, can you see yourself doing that? Can you feel it? Again, it's a situation in your life or your ministry in which you're thriving and feeling fully alive and absolutely at your best. And what I want you to do is come up with a list of words or phrases. Again, these can be adjectives, they can be verbs, they can be nouns, words or phrases that describe you in this state. And you want to make a list. Shoot for 50, right? So go through and make a list of 50 words or phrases, verbs, nouns, adjectives that describe you when you're thriving and at your very best. Now, it's hard to get to 50, so I throw that out there just because I want you to know that you don't just want to do 3 or 4 or 5 or even 10. Try to get 15, 20, 25 at least. So spend a few minutes. It doesn't take a long time, maybe 10 minutes, but make a really good list that describes you when you're thriving and at your best. Now, I have another conversation that's going to go with this, but look at your list, make it first, and I invite you to stop this right now if you're going to work on this project. So make your list, and when you're done, start the video over again. Again, make the list. Don't listen to the video right now. Okay, welcome back. Now, what I'd like you to do, this is the next stage, and there's going to be a bigger piece with this. There's a coaching conversation that goes with this. But look at your list now, and out of all the phrases and words that you came up with, identify your top 5. Okay, and that's the beginning of the exercise. Now we're going to go even deeper in a coaching conversation that I'll invite you to. So if you're watching this, you can email me at Deep Dive Spirituality, and I'll send you the tool that you can use to do this yourself. If you're in one of my coaching groups, Deep Dive Spirituality Coaching, you can get that. You'll do the handout and I'll work on this together. And if you're a student of mine and you're doing this for class, I invite you to come to the spiritual formation opportunity that I'm going to give you. And then I'll give you the rest. But if you're just watching this and you'd like to have a conversation about what coaching would look like, go ahead and email me and I'll send you the sheet, and perhaps we can schedule a time to go deep on this for you. You can reach out to me, deepdivespirituality@gmail.com.